Welcome to The Intuitive Therapist with Janis Cohen, therapist, clairvoyant, empath, and medium. Listen in as she takes a no-nonsense deep dive into real human struggles and how to resolve them. Janis will share channeled information from her spirit guide team, as well as angels and archangels, to help you master your emotional, physical, financial, and spiritual destiny. And now, Janis R. Cohen.
Hey y'all, this is Janis Cohen, the Intuitive Therapist, here on the Intuitive Therapist podcast. I am glad you're back for another week because I'm going to talk about something really cool. And I have to tell you, it's so funny because I've used these strategies I'm about to teach you about manifesting, and they really do work. So you want to go watch The Secret. It's spot on. It's great. It's fantastic. But I'm going to give you some of the ins and outs of truly manifesting, because I think for many, it's still elusive. And I think no matter how many people tell you to do this, that, or the other, it's like if you're not seeing the fruits of your labor in ways that are positive, then there's some tweaks that you can make to help you experience what you'd like to experience and more of what you want. So there's so much information out there about manifesting abundance, right? And I thought I would take a few minutes to share with you what I believe to be true about manifesting, period. Abundance in any area of your life. So I'm calling this conscious manifesting, how to manifest abundance in any area of your life. So it's really quite simple, but I have to say in the past, I've struggled with really nailing the manifestation part of what I want. Okay. And most people want to know, how do I manifest money, boat, car, boyfriend, girlfriend, job, dream job, blah, 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 all of that. I'm going to talk to you about all of that because it really falls under one umbrella. Okay. I'm going to give you the nitty gritty about how to consciously manifest what's divinely yours to have. And I say that because we always manifest what's divinely ours to have and to experience. One thing I want to say up front is that you are always manifesting, always. I wonder if you knew that. Whatever you think about and focus on is what you bring into your world. Every single relationship, experience, feeling, all of that has not only been predetermined for you to experience by your soul, but also you're drawing to you people, places, and experiences that will help you learn what you need to learn to expand and ascend on this earthly journey. That's really what this is all about. So it really is a combination of both divine assignments and human orchestration via focus and attention. And I'm going to talk to you about what all that means. There's no magic to manifesting, y'all. Seriously, anybody can do it. And I'm going to tell you exactly how. Anyone that tells you that you need to do all these magical things, got to have all these crystals or these cards or, I don't know, stand on your head, they're not really being honest with you. I'm going to tell you that. Doesn't mean that those things don't help. I have crystals in my office. I have crystals at home. I have cards. I have all sorts of stuff, but that's only because I've been drawn to have it, not because there's necessarily a connection to manifesting with all of those things. So today I want to take a few quick moments to highlight what I've learned about manifesting and the steps that I know truly to work to connect with what is divinely yours to have. First, if your heart yearns for something, you must understand that you are to experience it. Now, I'm not talking about a constant yearning for dessert or pizza, but I love pizza, y'all. There are two foods that I cannot resist: pizza and mac and cheese. I don't care how crappy they are. I will eat them because it's real hard to resist. Anyway, I digress. So back, here we are I'm talking about a constant yearning, a true passion for something that you want. Then you've got to take heed and you've got to have the intention to experience that. So that said, when I mentioned to you that you are already manifesting, you are. Because here's the deal. Remember this. I've said it before in other podcast episodes. I'm going to say it again. Wherever your focus goes, energy flows. And it's just that simple. Wherever the energy flows is what you bring about. Vibrational alignment is at the core of manifesting anything in your life. Want to see more white cars on the road? Well, close your eyes and focus on and feel what it's like to see a whole bunch of white cars on the road, and you're going to program your brain to notice that. Want to encounter nice people all day long? Well, declare that intention with the added piece of feeling what that is already like, and your day is going to be freaking amazing. Money is always the most requested part of life where people want to manifest more. Right? Yep. I've been there, done that. And except my challenge was that I was so aware of how much money I didn't have that my focus was going there instead of where I really wanted it, which was to bring about people and opportunities for me to create money. Money's just an energy anyway. It's an exchange. So it's a currency. So I want to shift it into the concept of currency, because the way I talk to people is when you're in a relationship, you establish emotional currency, right, with your partner. It's being able to communicate well and building up that emotional muscle. There's physical currency where you work out. There's intuitive currency where you're trusting your intuition. Financial, right? I mean, currency is currency. It's all about the exchange and the earning potential that you have. So you have a lot of earning potential when your vibration aligns with truly what you know you want. Okay? It is and always will be the basis for manifesting vibrational alignment. I don't give a shit what other people say. I'm telling you, I know this to be true. And it doesn't matter how many mantras you say, unless you actually believe what the heck you're saying and you feel it in every fiber and cell of your being that what you want already exists. You're not going to manifest any of the kind of life you want. And I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer here. I'm just being straight with y'all, because y'all know that's how I shoot. So I want to give you 3 steps that truly work for me. I'm serious. This works. 3 steps to manifesting. So I'm going to share them with you. They're pretty simple, but they do require your intention to do it. And my suggestion is that you do it every day. Okay? The first thing is to get plugged into spirit. And this is the key when focusing on manifesting. And what I mean by that is I can always tell when I'm unplugged from that energy, because my world just doesn't feel right, doesn't feel balanced. I'm not at peace. I'm not focused. I'm irritable, or I'm tired. And that really is my cue that I'm unplugged. So one of the quickest ways to get plugged in is to ground yourself and breathe. Your goal here is to connect with a peace that is within you and all around you. You'll notice the difference between being grounded and ungrounded by simply sitting in a chair, both feet on the floor, beginning to breathe deeply several times. And what I'd like you to do is face your palms up on your thighs. Just relax. Okay, palms down, in my opinion, restricts energy flow. So you want energy to be open. Next, imagine a cord with a hook at the end of it, extending itself from the base of your coccyx all the way down to the center of the universe. It goes down through the chair, down through the floor that you have, down through the ground, all the way down to the center of the universe, and it attaches itself to a horseshoe-shaped piece of metal at the center of the universe. Okay, so you can hear the click. Then you focus on the cord, and you feel it become taut, then very taut, and you feel a slight tug in your tush. And poof, you're grounded. Literally, that's what it is. You can ground yourself if you walk in nature on grass. You can ground yourself if you're standing up and you really feel like maybe there's a suction from the center of the universe, it kind of sucking you to the floor. It could be anything. There's so many different ways to ground yourself. But another way, hey, is that you can do some exercise. So you can do 20 jumping jacks, 20 sit-ups, get into your body, then practice breathing, and then Focus on what you want. And any thoughts that come up in your head that are deterrents, notice them, let them go just as easily as they came into your awareness, and just start to feel what it's like to drive that dream car, to live into that dream house, to live in that dream house, to meet your ideal mate. Feel every single aspect of that experience. That is what you'll manifest. The more you do that, the more you have concentrated concentration on what you want, you're going to get it. Step 2, get into vibrational alignment with what you want. The key to understanding what you get in your life is to believe that what happens in your life is all for you. You get what you need and what you vibrate with, and that's really just the gist of it. If you focus on what you lack, the shitty relationships in your life, and are basically negative Nelly or Debbie Downer, then you're going to experience more of that. Vibrational alignment means that you truly believe and feel what you're thinking about. Any amount of doubt will interfere with your manifesting, because the doubt is based on the fear, and fear, unless you have conquered it, fear's vibration is stronger than a vibration of good intention. I'm telling you, it's the cancer that gets in our way when we want to manifest. So even if you say you want something, but in your core you truly believe you're not worthy of receiving it, then guess what? It ain't coming. You will, though, call in more experiences of unworthiness to reinforce what you are vibrationally aligning with. So again, conscious manifesting. Be consciously aware of what you think and what you focus on, where your energy is going. Step 3. Know that what you experience is for the highest and best interest of all involved. Know that what you want isn't always going to happen because it's not in your best interest. So if you follow the first 2 steps on a regular basis, you will call in what you connect with inherently, what you vibrate with. So pay attention now. Notice the interactions that you have. If you encounter grumpy people a lot, if people are slow, or if, people aren't treating you kindly or communicating with you well, y'all, that's a mirror for you to look into about what you need to shift within you. So here's a kicker, though. Unless you live with the mindset that what comes to you is for you and is meant for you to have, not always align with what you want, then you'll be in good standing with yourself. So you know that, yep, I'm aware of it. I want that. And here's the thing, y'all. It's all about divine timing, period. And that's real frustrating. So if you get frustrated with waiting for things to happen, I suggest you go back and listen to my podcast that I just did a few weeks ago about how to be okay with divine timing. You have to remember the thought that while you do have influence over what you call in, each and every experience you have has been divinely orchestrated by your soul. Remember, to help teach you to grow and expand. So you may practice plugging in and vibrational alignment, but your efforts will be thwarted if what you say you want isn't in your best interest. Or it could happen, and then you're like, oh shit, I don't want that to happen. I don't like that after all, right? It's kind of like going to the ice cream store, and you're like, oh, this sounds so good. I'm going to get the waffle cone with all these things in it, 2 scoops, and all these yummy things, and you realize, ugh, that's the worst combination ever. But you had to experience it before you knew, right? So I know it sounds like a lot of confusing information, but it's the truth. If you're meant to experience something, you will. If you're meant to learn something, you'll be given repeated experiences to master it. But once mastered, your mind and focus will be forever changed, and you won't experience those harmful self-destructive patterns anymore. Okay? So, an open heart and compassion for self is a must when doing manifestation work. Be kind to yourself. This takes practice. It cannot be a superficial vibrational thing, because you can't be superficial about where you're really vibrating. You're vibrating there or you're not. So feelingizations are something I've talked about before. Arielle Ford coined that experience. I think it was through her book, The Soulmate Secret. And so she talks about feelingizations, which means that every day You want that dream car, you want that dream job, you want that dream man or woman in your life, then every day, ground yourself, breathe, meditate, calm your body and mind as much as possible, and focus on the details of what you want. Feel it as if it already exists. That is a key to manifestation. I hope y'all have enjoyed today. I do like to talk about subjects more than once because there are always new things that come up, and people always need to hear about those kinds of things that seem to be on the minds of many. So please let me know how manifestation goes for you. And as always, hop over to iTunes, rate and review my podcast if it's been helpful. I got such lovely, lovely messages from people, cards and emails and calls and everything. And also don't forget to download the really amazing report that I have called The 3 Forces That Shape Your Life. And that's on my website at www.janisrcohen.com. Sending love out to all, wishing you a blessed day, a wonderful week, and as always, live intuitively.
Thanks for listening to The Intuitive Therapist with Janis R. Cohen. If you like what you heard, the best compliment you can give us is to share this podcast with a friend and subscribe, rate, and review at iTunes.